Okay, you guys are looking at the most sentimental garage door openers in my entire collection. The only ones I will never ever sell are these four right here, these four M100s. What we have here is the original M100 off of my parents' 16x7 ideal door that I showed back in 2008 to 2009. I did a mild restoration about 8 years ago, and then they got put in storage and they got all dirty and nasty again. So I did a full restoration this time around, as far as I could go without replacing original parts and not keeping it original in the sense. It has brand new lenses on it. It has a good condition used end panel. The front one was melted. I don't know where the original one ended up. That has the actual label on it, that has the date and the model and the serial. But if I find it, I'll put it on there. But it's blank right now, as you can see as I pan down in there. That is that one. It's got the original back panel though. It is melted a little bit, as you can see. It has the date on it. It was made in June of 2000. That's the one off the 16x7. We pan down here. This is the one off the 9x7 ideal door from my parents' house, from when it was brand new when they bought it in 2000. I also showed this in 2008 and 2009. Original back panel. It's going to be tough. I'll try and zoom, see if it'll focus on it. I don't know if you can see it. That says June of 2000 on it as well. This one was not melted because this operator did not get used as much as the one on the big door. Same thing. Used, good condition panel, not cracked or melted, just blank because what it came off of, both these actually came off of 1265. Same vintage though. I looked at the date stamps in the plastic, and it is period correct for these. That's the one thing I did do. I made sure it was period correct. These lenses were bought brand new last month from LiftMaster. They haven't changed them, minus the rubber isolators. They don't put them on there any longer, so I just transferred them from the old lenses and super glued them on. So yes, these have the rubber isolators on the lenses. Then we have the manual, and we also have the original remotes. There's a story behind them. This one I'm showing you right now has a new back on it and a new circuit board in it, because the original one, I don't think the circuit board made it, and the back was cracked on it. So I bought a 973 LM used on eBay, made 1 month newer than the original remote that came with these openers. Sorry. And I used the back panel and the circuit board. Is also period correct. It's the exact same date as the original back panel. So actually it's got a 1 month older back plastic piece than the actual FCC label sit on the remote. So, and the clip, that is the period correct clip. They are different, just so you know. If you look at them, the way they cut them on the sides, you can kind of see the lines in the edge of the metal there. That's the older ones. This is all original, front and back, and buttons and circuit board. So yes, I have the original remotes. Right now, I can only find one of the original 78 ACs. Technically, they're not a 78 AC. They're a 41A number, and I don't know the number, but I just call it a 78 AC. You're looking at it right there. I do not have the original keypad. That got destroyed when I was younger, but I have one that's period correct, and it's set up exactly the way it was on my mom and dad's house. No instruction label. It did not come with an instruction label, but I figured I've restored them. It's time to make a video about them and let you all know that I still have them, and I'm not ever going to get rid of them. I still have the original T-rails, chains, trolleys, and pulleys for them. They're somewhere in storage, but let me run this one here. It's plugged in, this 9x7 one, and you can listen. Sorry about the rattling there. That was a 78 rattling on the shelf. As you can hear, it does have a little top bushing noise. I did grease it. It's probably worn enough to where the grease isn't helping much, but I really don't want to change the sprocket kit because the patina on it matches the original. So I might put a new bushing in it. We'll see. Let me run it down in the down direction. Okay, let me transfer to the other one. Okay, we're all plugged in up top now. You can see this one's also sitting in a foam piece from a packing packaging from one of these, but obviously this isn't the original packaging from these because they were installed when we moved in. I'm going to have to kind of hold this. This is going to be noisy sitting in this foam, so let me punch in the code and run it, and then I'm going to have to put my hand on the foam to quiet it down, but here we go. If I can single-handedly do this, I'll try and run it in the down direction and quiet it down at the same time. Here we go. Absolutely beautiful machine. Extremely sentimental to me. I'm really glad I finally got them back out of storage, and they're never going back in storage, I'll tell you that much. These actually survived without getting all rusty. Some of the other ones didn't fare so well in that storage unit, but everything's original on this one, like I said, but the lenses and the front end panel and the grease on the gear. Same with this one. Lenses, front end panel, grease on the gear. So there they are. These are the two that came from my house, and these right here, I'll make another video on these. These are from my grandparents' house, and these are extremely sentimental to me as well. Came on their house brand new in 2004. These were made in July of 04, and I have all 3 remotes for them that came with the house, and I believe this is the keypad as well. But anyway, let me shoot a video separate on that. Have a good one, guys.